This is a quick video to show you the new booking options features that have just been added. So I'll go into booking options, my company, diaries, courses and bookings. There we go, booking options. Right, here's a list of booking options, probably fairly typical of the booking options that people use. I've got some bike types in here. Collision damage waiver, highway code, learning to ride, and own bike. So first feature improvement is on things like collision damage waiver, where the cost applies per day rather than the whole course. So if I click on this, I've now got on the edit details, you can choose to apply the cost either to the whole course or per day. So if I change it to that, that will mean if I tick the box collision damage waiver on a 3-day course, it will automatically calculate the price as being £36 because it will apply the price per day. So that's the first improvement. The next improvement is in the ordering of booking options. People often want to rearrange the order. And as you can see, by default, it's in alphabetical order. But we've got bike types here and then other things. So what I'm going to do to change them, all you do is just click and drag them. It's that easy just to reorganize them. So I'm going to put all the bikes here at the top, and then I've got my other 3 items down the bottom here. I'll just switch those two. There we go. So nice and easy to reorder just by clicking and dragging. The next thing is grouping. Now, these 4 at the top are all to do with the bike, and actually we only want one of those to be selected. So you can now create a group. So I'm going to click here on the new group button. I'm going to say bike type, and here I'll put please select the type of bike you need, and I'll come back to these in a second. I'm just going to click on OK here. So here's my new group, and what we're going to do then is just click and drag those 4 in there. There we go. So now we've got a bike types group, and then our other options are in this group, the ungrouped section below. Now, because we only want to select one of these bike types, if I go back into the group editing screen, which you get to just by clicking on the title here, and I'll do edit group settings, you can then select how many should be selected in that group, or sorry, how the minimum number that should be selected, so in this case 1, and then the maximum number, which in this case is also 1. That means that you'll only be able to select one of these bike types, and you can see down at the bottom here it actually puts that as a summary, so please select exactly 1 options. So now if I show you these booking options in when they're actually working, if I go into the diary now, I'll click on a course, do a new booking. Now here they are. You see here's my new options group, and you'll see here I can only select one of those. If I try and select 2, obviously just unselects the other one, whereas in the other group here I can select as many as I like because I didn't set any conditions on those. So those are for when you do your own bookings. The equivalent is there for the online booking system as well. So if I come out of here and go into an example online booking screen, here we go, this CBT online booking screen, I'll click on the edit here, and here are our current booking options. I'm going to modify this so that it's much the same as the groups that you would use when you're booking in someone over the phone. So in this case we already have this first group of bike types, but I'm just going to modify the group there and say likewise I want exactly 1 selected there. I'm going to create another group so it's got a nice title, because the ungrouped ones just don't get a title, they're just sitting in a box all by themselves. So I'll create a new group here, and I'll give this a title. Oops. Anything else? And we'll put in here CDW or books. And this group, I'm not bothered. They can select none or they can select everything. There's no limit. So I'll put that in there. So now you see at the moment it's put that new group in up at the top. Now what you can do when you click on any of the group titles, it'll allow you to move them up or down. So I'm going to move that one down, and then I'm going to click and drag those remaining 3 into that group. There we go. So that's now done. We've got our bike types group and then our other items in this group here. So now if I show you this booking options group working in the online booking screen, so I'll just click on OK there. There it is. It's updated there. And then I'll click on the preview button. So here's our welcome screen. I'll just choose any date. 16th will do that. And click on the options. And here it is. You see here's our new 2 groups here. If I try to go beyond this, it will say please select at least one option from the group optional extras. And I will tick there. Obviously, if I try to tick more than one, then it just unticks the other one. But I can click as many of these as I like because there's no restriction on that. So let's have highway code collision damage waiver, and now that should let us through. There you go. So that's it for booking option groups. Several new features. Hope you find them useful.